wacky hijinks. Oh no. So here's Marina, Ismail, and Setsuna doing their issues. Talking about Azaristan. Because she got rescued last time. Because, you know. But she wants to know why Setsuna still continues to fight. And he's like, I can't imagine life without fighting. Setsuna never cries, so Marina cries for him instead. He says that Azaristan is as good as fused with the Federation, and says just drop off like anywhere you want to get a death certificate signed. And she's like, no, I don't really want to die. She's like, alright, come to Area 11 with me. He's like, what? Area 11? He says, there, people are resisting the assimilation by the Federation. And she's like, maybe. Here we are in Tokyo. So here we are in the Ashford Academy Library, and Lelouch runs into his old friend Suzaku. Oh boy. And internally he's like, if Suzaku ever finds out I've got my memories back, I'm dead. So, let's work on that. And he thinks how Charles, this is Sharudu, sorry, Charles, his dad, rewrote his memories in 3 ways. His memories of Nunnally, his memories of Zero, and the memories of his past. So he's got to get along with Suzaku to keep up the ruse. But Suzaku then says that he's going to become, like, his goal is to become the Knight of One. Because he's Knight of 7, he wants to be number 1. And Lelouch is just like, jeez, that's the Knight of, you're already the Knight of 7s and the Knight of the Rounds. I mean, they're so good. They're like, that's the top 1. That's the number 1 mightiest dude of with the Emperor. He's like, yep. And you get to rule an entire area if you become the Knight of One, and I'm going to ask for Japan. And then Lelouch is like, is this a trick to make me reveal myself? Or is he just actually that naive? But either way, he's confident that Suzaku has no way to stop what he's been cooking up with the Chinese. Even if he does succeed and turn Japan into a Class 1 Federate equal to the Federation stature to Britain and Britannia and the other 2. But Suzaku tells Lelouch he's like, if you don't believe me, here's the new Viceroy of Area 11. And hands him the phone, and it's Nunnally. So Lelouch makes the uh-oh face, because it's Nunnally, and nearly makes him break his cover. And Suzaku's like, Lelouch loves Nunnally, this will definitely get him to reveal that he's bullshit. And then Lelouch is like, I can't believe this shit. Suzaku, you damn dirty dog. But then he just goes, you must have be confused with somebody else. I don't know any Nunnally. I'm not your brother. Because she keeps going, and it's me, Nunnally. Brother, it's me, Nunnally. And he's like, I don't have a sister. You must have think somebody else. And Suzaku's like, Lelouch would never deny knowing Nunnally. But inwardly, he's mad. Like, Suzaku, you shit, how dare you do this? But apparently Nunnally intends to walk in Euphemia's footsteps and reinstate the Special Administrative District in Japan. And Lelouch is just wondering, he's like, am I a Zero gonna have to fight my own sister? Fuck, I only want the world to be, I'm only doing it for her in the first place. Sometime later he's in the Black Knight's base. And he's just watching the TV. Callan comes in and wants to know what the heck he's up to. Oh, it's like he's looking at the damn Terrorbeat. But here's the dude. Nunnally V. Britannia is the new Viceroy, and they're doing a big announcement on the TV, and Callan's like, oh shit. Alright, I get it. But she wants the Japan zone to be an area of peace and equality. And Lucia just goes, Zero's in the way here, this is shit. And he's like, Nunnally's safety is assured because she's with Suzaku. And, like, he's, like, intractable. Like, he's my worst enemy, but also my best dude. But, basically, in a rare moment for Lucia, he doesn't know what to do. And, Callan just demands that he issue some order, and they'll go do some bullshit to Britannia. And then Lelouch gives the order for Callan. He just goes, comfort me. But he goes, you're a woman, ain't you? Comfort me. And he's like, oh, fuck, you're just going to order me to fuck you then. That's no good. But then Callan, like, considers it for a second and then says, hey, Lelouch, gotta pull yourself back together. I found my reason to fight. And so Sumeragi, Setsuna, and everybody else. So you, Mr. Zero, gotta do the same. You just actually fighting for Nunnally? Making tools and fools of all your friends? And then Lelouch then is like, shit. She must be acting and in a sense fighting on her own, not as anyone's tool, but as a actual person. And then he thinks about how his fight has altered the course of many, many lives, and he has an obligation to them all. And if that means casting aside himself as Nunnally, as Nunnally, as a Lelouch, then so be it. It's like, I fucked up Yuffie. Don't want to fuck up Nunnally too. But he's not going to be Lelouch anymore. He tells Callan to gather the Black Knights and Celestial Being. And off we go. Okay, so the nerds Sumeragi. So the nerds like, so what happened in the Black Rebellion when you just sort of rushed off and then everybody got captured and all went to shit? And he explains that his disappearance was necessary for the ultimate defeat of the Britannian Empire. And he is, as ever, only ever interested in results. Todo and Ogi buy it. They're fine, sure. And Zero says that to answer the doubts of anybody else, that it will take more than blind fighting to move ahead. And he said, let the Japanese regain their name as a first step. Is AG in this game? AG is not in this game, he's in the next one. And it's like, wait, does that mean you're actually going to do the special administrative zone with Britannia if you want people to be Japanese? Like, remember the bloody Yuffie thing that happened before? And a lot of people think that Zero caused, that slaughter using magical hypnosis or something else. But he's like, it's totally the opposite. Yeah, and then Duo explains how people think Zero was part of it, and Camille's like, yeah, and it was a trick. A trick? He's like, yeah, magical hypnosis or something, and Shin's like, but his main goal is helping the Japanese people. Why would he do a thing to get them all murdered? That doesn't seem right. And Duo just goes, well, he's a tricky dude, isn't he? But he does have a plan that involves participating in the zone, and he needs Celestial Being as well as the Black Knights to pull it off. And Lock-on Stratos is going to be a big part of this one, and he lets him know, in no uncertain terms, it's time to prove whether he's fit to inherit his brother's name. And he sends out a proclamation to all of Japan to participate in the opening ceremony. So, let's go, we're going to do it. And here we are, 1 million miracle. Kiseki. So here we are, the Special Administrative Zone, the newscaster, man. Over 1 million people have shown up. There are 3 Knights of the Round have shown up to ensure that nothing goes wrong while the world's watching. And there's Suzaku, and there's Zero talking to him. So, there's Gino, the other knight, and Anya. And here we go. Nunley can't chat with Zero on the phone right now, but Lloyd's available. So, and he just goes, "So are you the same Zero from before?" And Zero just says that his identity is not constituted in internals, but in results. And as he promised, he's brought 1 million Japanese people to the party. And his condition is he wants a full pardon for himself. And not for the Black Knights in general, just him. And Suzuki's like, that's a pretty bold fucking betrayal, dude. He's like, that's why I'm asking on a private line. And given that Britannia's got a reputation to uphold, he won't even push for a full pardon. Just exile. That'd be a nice compromise, right? And then Romaya says that such a thing is legal under the area laws. It happened in Area 12 and 8. And Gino thinks that the 11's resistance would disappear instantly. It's like as their leader turns tail and runs, so perfect. Suzuki doesn't want to let an evildoer off the hook, but he's got no choice really on this one. So there's a load of people here. The Black Knights and Celestial being mingled in the crowd, and they're waiting for the moment when Zero's power will be proved, or everyone's going to get murdered. Nunley and her side have decided to take Zero up on his deal and exile him. And they are doing the bullshit. And Oki's like, this can't be true, this is bullshit. But Zero hacks into the things like, hello, people of Britannia. And he thanks everybody, he thanks the Britannians for their excellent judgment. Suzuki demands that Zero show himself. Yeah. And then Zero just responds with a question. What does he think the Japanese people are? It's like, what? Is it their language? Their land? Their blood ties? And Suzuki says that it's their heart. And Zero says, my thoughts exactly. But he says, given a heart with the right reverence to Japanese culture, a Japanese person can be Japanese anywhere on Earth. He's like, what the hell are you up to? And then the Black Knights let off hella smoke grenades. Can't see shit, it's awful. And Roma's like, there's Zero, quick, capture him. But unfortunately, all 1 million people there are dressed as Zero now. Oh, 1 million Zeros. And so they've got 1 million Zeros, and I mean, you know, all of them are officially pardoned by way of exile, so they've all got to leave now. And, well, Zero did it. Nailed it. Got him. So, they can't arrest all 1 million people, so Zero wins. Eat shit. So, like, you promised you'd exile Zero, and here's me. So, he knows that removing the Black Knights from Japan will keep, like, Nunley out of trouble, and it'll prove his sincerity at the same time. And if Suzuki tries to fight him with force, then he knows that Japan will never believe the Britannian government ever again, because they promised to exile him, and then they're just going to shoot everybody. But Zero promises Suzuki that he'll take care of the 1 million exiles. There you go. And he challenges Suzuki to care for the rest of the people from Area 11 while he's gone. Unfortunately, the trick on this one is the ships from the Chinese Federation are stationed offshore to take the million exiles away. So the Britannian forces obviously aren't going to stand for that because they're all jerks. Here's Gino, and there's Guilford, and there's Anya, and they're like, yeah, alright, let's bop some heads. And Guilford and everybody get to deal with Callan, and she's shown up in advance of everybody else, and it's time to do some murders. I think he's Gino Valentino? He's shit though, he's like the worst character in it. He's fucking boring. Which is the worst crime you can have as a character. But let's dunk, shall we? Howdy the fan, how you doing? But yeah, damn you legal technicalities. I got him. The Britannian Union definitely wouldn't just murder all those people and then everybody else on the island. Because they just don't give a shit about them. No, it's okay, they can't do that anymore because of the new Federation that get done on war crimes. Impossible! How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Believe in Zero. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, go on, dunk on that man. With your knife, just got him. Okay, she's got using the big hand on the big man. Here's Gino, who's like, I can't wait to take on the ace of the Black Knights. But meanwhile, Zero's managed to make his way to Nunnally, and she obviously doesn't recognise him. He's got a speech thing, and she's like, "Do you mean to kill me?" And she's like, "If you're gonna kill me, like you did Clovis and Euphemia, can you just wait a little longer?" And she tells him that she thinks he's making a mistake. And he just says, the mistake lies with the Emperor and the Federation, who subscribe to a blind might makes right worldview. And Nunnally says, but I don't. She believes, as Suzuki does, that the system can be changed from within. And Zero's plan is basically the opposite. His declaration of war is the entire false world is going down. And that'll also settle his score with Suzuku, who then, you know, just shows up and is like, not only get the hell away, that's Zero, and he's like, oh, it's Suzuku, the shithead. But Zero then thinks, well, alright then. They can just think about what I've said about how I'm going to sort out this shithole world. Bye. But on the way out, he says that Nunnally might just be able to change Area 11 for the better. And Suzuku just goes, if you really mean to mess with the whole world, then you're definitely my enemy, for sure, for real. I hate you, dude. How many Earths are involved in this story so far? Oh, one. One Earth. 2 Japans, 1 Earth. 2 Japans, 1 Earth. Regular Japan and Area 11. It's like, wow, this dude's just garbage. On his way out, he runs into Rollo. And Rollo has realised that Lucia's memory is back, but he's not going to kill him right away. Hey, Keisha, how you doing? Welcome to the goddamn anime. Zero's doing a big prank on everybody, prank patrol. But yeah, he doesn't want. He's not going to kill Lelouch right now if he doesn't have to. He's got questions for him, and Lelouch briefly was like, "Haha, he can't beat me. Even like my younger brother cannot beat me." And then Rollo just does some weird shit, and it turns out he's got a Gaius, and Zero planned for this. And he's like, so you've got a Gaius? And he's like, yeah, I got a Gaius. Like, how do you think I could keep an eye on the great Lelouch otherwise? But, expecting this, he had lock on. Far away with a sniper rifle on the theory that Rollo's Gaius doesn't actually stop time, just its victim's perception of it. Remember when he attacked Lelouch before and Lelouch was like, he's so fast! And everyone else was like, he didn't look that fast, dude, you just didn't dodge. And he's figured out that it just sort of makes you freeze. Like, it doesn't actually do anything, just makes you think you're frozen. So he's got his sniping friend miles away to fucking shoot him. And Zero was counting on Rollo coming alone to get him, because it seems that Rollo has no friends. Zero asks him what he thinks the future holds. Will Caption C2 change anything? And Rollo's like, of course not. But Zero vows as Rollo's brother to give him a new future. Rollo not too impressed with that. But when he tries to attack Lelouch again, and Lock-On shoots again, but then Zero jumps in the way to take the bullet. He's like, brother! And he's like, you idiot! How could I let my #1 brother get shot by the sniper? As an act of brotherly kindness. He's like, but the memories is like, yes. The family bit might have been implanted memories, but the time we spent together because of those memories was genuine. And Rollo's like, hell yeah, dude, you're my real brother. I love you. And he decides that he's got to serve Lelouch and not the Emperor. He's like, you're bleeding. And then Lelouch inwardly is like, yeah, this fucking idiot. Brilliant. Perfect. Alright, time to use this idiot in his Gaius before tossing him out like pure garbage for the crime of taking Nunnally's place. Let's go. Fuck this guy. Just the ruthless emotional manipulation of a small boy. Incredible. Callan, meanwhile, has been losing against Gino. Because her robot, just not good enough anymore. And Gino's in a top-of-the-line robot. And she's losing. She's like, oh, well. But, Senba shows up. And he tells Callan to get to the ocean. And he's gonna give his life as thanks for all the help that Callan has given him and the Japanese people, because he's a true samurai and thus does not care about his own life. So he blows up. And Gino's like, what the heck? And then Zero is like, yo, Callan, over here. Zero? And it's like, no, I'm Rakshata. I'm Rakshata, the super science lady. She's like, check this out, Callan. So she's got a big battleship, launches a fucking flight pack to upgrade the Gurren, and does it in fucking mid-air. Don't worry about it, it's good. Just junk, it's done. And also a new flight suit for Callan. So she's got a new outfit and their robot can fly. She's almost Goku. And the new battleship's the Ikaruga. C2's glad in her own way that Rollo has finally fallen for the trick. And Zero tells everybody to take out everyone standing in the way of the Million Exiles' departure. Lockon's not sure about what to make of his complicated plan of shooting the boy and then shooting Zero. And he's like, I don't get it. He just sort of made me fire and then so I could shoot him? I don't get it. But he's proven that he's a real fucking good shot. And he didn't actually kill anybody that he wasn't supposed to, so that's pretty good. Nice work, Lockon. And here's Suzaku, and Suzaku's gonna just murder all of us to prevent revolt against Federation. But I don't know, dude. I think he's bad. And that's like get a million aces or whatever, probably. And the SR point for this stage is defeat Anya, Gino, and Suzaku. They all retreat when below 6,000 hit points. Just the point we ask ourselves, are we the baddies? Definitely. Long ago with Lelouch, like he's definitely a bad dude. Ah, the Black Knight's ace! It's me, the good boy. Oh, he mentions that Sir Jeremiah trained him and he's good. And then kind of like, oh, good, you know Orange then. He's like, please do not be so rude. And he's the Knight of 3. Gino... I'd have to look up what his actual name is. Gino Weinberg. There you go. But Callum can fly and she's got a new hand. Here comes Anya. Here comes the Lancelot. And we've got the new rides, fresh from China, good as hell. And Todo in his command one. And this is the Ikaruga. Just a big weird fucking whale boat with the stupid shit Zero hat on the front. It's awful. And if we do not deploy, if we deploy the battleship and Zero, then Ogi will be the captain of the boat. But if we just deploy the boat, then Zero will be the dude in his C2 with the energy resupplying boat. The other one, the opposite of a boat. Regular little man. That was a nice don't be rude to whale. It's a stupid looking whale. I'm not rude to all whales. Just that one. T2 talking about how he's romantic. In his own way. Gino's the fucking worst. He commits a great many crimes. Poor dude. Camille can now yell. He's a powerful boy. Do a cheaper one. This'll do it. Beam confuse. Okay, he's got plenty of hit points. Let's see what we can do at that. Yep. Perfect. Yeah, the sword silhouette.
やってくれるな、ガンダム。噂は伊達ではないか。
Fucking Gino, do I
女性の相手は戦場でしたくはないが。ま
だまだここから巻き返す。
Not good enough. It is tough. I mean, it's pretty much all she is, but you know. Can any of these dudes do anything? Not really. I will do this for my brother.
領土を奪われたまま終われない。次は本気で頼むよ。
Freaking sword cut it and then murdered him. I guess we're in Kiriko doing his best territory. Not really good enough. Let's give it a shot.
んじゃ、ぼちぼち行くかい。テルディム、目標を狙い撃つ。
Heard him.
やってくれるな、ガンダム。
Too powerful. Too powerful. I mean, too powerful. She did like 5k before. Try regular beam saber? apparently every move's too strong for that guy. Let's try... Weaker Esther and... Let's look at this fancy man. His fanciest, newest move.
領土を奪われたまま終われない。
Wow, he did it.
これ以上はやらん。
He's got a big chainsaw sword. He did it. He's the king. I need another person to go down. So this idiot can do a good move. Okay, he can do a good move now, but... Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Let's try this Joker then. Name one good whale though. I mean, I can't think of any bad whales, but I also can't name any good whales, so I think whales might largely be neutral.
AT といえば貴様もここまでだ。
His head pop out? Whales are basically the paladins of the sea, so they're all good? I don't know about that.
こちらに任せよ。まだ我々の日本の戦いは終わっていないのだ。負けた。
Squids would be the rogues? No, I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. Dolphins like the blackguard of the blackguards. Oh, so this is the strength of Zero's ace. Oh, wow. I'll get you next time, a nightmare flame. Because dolphins are definitely bad, right? Like, they're definitely bad. The Lancelot Conquistador, the Tristan, and whatever her one is, the Dingodroid. It's awful. Where dolphins are superficially similar to whales, but they're definitely bad dudes. Locks can be almost anything, they're usually chaotic neutral. I don't know about that. I think sharks might be loyal, lawful. Because they're basically machines. Sharks are basically teeth golems. Yeah, there's Talon's new outfit with the jiggle. Got him. Nailed it. Extract Shudder. You did it. It's got the boob sock.
私は光月彼覚えときな。
Shoot him with the little gun.
戦争をなくす今度こそこんなものでひるみはしないこちらはまだ動ける
Yeah, like Calhoun is like bar none the best pilot in all of GundamGeass, but also boob socks. Just get in the boat, you weird shithead. Official chaotic evil? I don't believe that for a second. I think you're making this all up off the top of your head.
スピードでか乱すればここはトランザムで一気に決めさせてもらう今ためらいを捨てる
Your Ocean D&D Academy is well established code of physical set. Well, now that I know that it's fantasy, not even based on real life, ridiculous. The more dread. Orange bomber? Question mark. I forgot that the dude didn't know what her fucking moves were. Turns to a fucking sick plane though. A sick crab plane. Got him.
がっかり追いついた捕捉した
That's Anya getting the seam split down the side of her mouth because it's well made. Todo's like good though, so he could come out and fight and say hello. I guess hero we can too. Crabs are true neutral? That's ridiculous. Crabs are definitely not true neutral. Crabs are chaotic evil. Think about Senbu and all of his friends in the Let's Go Britannia 4-0.
テロリストを鎮圧する
Crabs are chaotic evil because they will not hesitate at the drop of a hat to murder each other in a fucking bucket.
我々の日本を 分際でガンダムいざ勝負的を絞らせる前に軌道を変えればスピードでか乱すれば
The this fancy dude skidding along.
テロリストのガンダムに屈するのか。もらったぞ。俺と一緒に地獄へ行こうぜ。そらよ。ガンダム証拠りもなく。貫いてやる。随分と舐められたもんだよ。負け戦もうたくさんなんだよ。
Friggin' ridiculous.
前方に歯向かう愚か者どもめ。ガンダムの好きにやらせるか。このデュオ様に当てようなんて100年早いんだよ。
100 years too soon to mess with the great duo.
覚悟しな。
Feast your peepers on this. He's fucking gone, dude.
これで終わりだ。
Yeah, this is one of Callan's new moves. She can now shoot the bullshit.
世界の秩序を乱す者め。
動きが単調だね。あいつを倒せば消えな。
当ててやる。
常に動き続けていれば邪魔はさせない。どけ。
バカだ。
Show off her missiles also.
さらばだ、イレブンのエース。
You may be the ace of the 11s, but eat this.
相手との間合いに気をつければ。やると決めたからに。
この戦い、誇りと命をかけるに値する。ならば、ここは私こそが金戦こそ戦場の花。
その手は通用しない。僕にだって戦うわけがある。トランザムを使う。このスピードならば。捉えた。
So good.
これで倒れてくれ。
やるな、これほどとは。
she's the Knight of 6. It's like, oh, whatever, your robot sucks and is dumb.
プロの騎士団は殲滅。記録にしてあげる。
Just stupid. Doesn't have fighting the Black Knights.
帝国最強の騎士。日本は必ず取り返
And there she was like, I'll show you who the best knights is, and it's not the
や
rounds.
っぱり強い。
Blaze Luminous. Okay, I need the dude to come at it again, over the top. Okay, lock on. Yeah, it's good to be lock on then. Sniper rifle, that man. Push to over there. Land. Do the big move. Nah, he should absolutely be murdered. Yeah, there's no way that he doesn't just shoot the shit out of him with the big gun.
ブラストはならない。やはりな。オーライ、あいつは引き受けた。
Alright.
ガンダムで行く。ヘルディフ、目標を狙い撃つ。
Kill him. Sniping the target.
これで完了っと。
Fancy Pants dynamic kill.
このまま引くしかない。
Okay, now it's just like Zero. I'll show you. I'll become the Knight of One, and then you'll see, and I'll do Japan. It's like, damn, this dude, he's a fucking lunatic. Yeah, so Zero here says that he only planned things this way in the first place because he trusts that Suzuka understands what Nunnally's after. And he better keep his damn promise and ensure the safety of all the 11 still left behind. And I mean, we'll see about that. Okay, how do I do like 4K to her? Yeah, didn't get through the barrier, which is also fine, I suppose.
狙った的は外さねえのさ。その名の通り、狙い撃つぜ。
どうして 私の番。記録にしてあげる。
こいつやってくれやがるぜ。
You. Not good enough. Okay. Should be good. Should be good enough. Sorry, Mordred. Forgive me. There, we did it. Get you next time at Black Knights. Yeah, Anya made a note to herself that we're better than she thought. Alright, Guildford. Calm down, dude. Oh, a great night of Britannia. Oh, well, down. Callum, pretty fucking good, turns out. If you noticed. The Sword of Shadows. The Great Emperor forever. There's just this one dude up top, right? Okay, two dudes. They're commutes for sure. Shit, there's one dude down here. Piss. Got him. There we go. So we did it. Nice work, Zero. He did it. Rakshada did all the engineering bullshit and the designs, but it was thanks to Diethard doing the diplomating and diplomacy with the Chinese government. And Zero's got friends in high places over there, and he says it's the natural first step towards taking on the world at large, and nobody but Zero is qualified to take command of us Jokers, and any doubts the Black Knights had quickly dwindle. But one thing left to do before we leave all the way to Japan. All the way from Japan, rather, whatever. I don't give a hoot about nothing. And that would be getting Valletta to help. So he brings along Rollo, and the rest of the Intelligence Bureau types have all been gassed into submission. But since he's already used it on Valletta once before, gotta do something a little bit alternative. Valletta's mad as Kisama. She's mad as hell that Rollo's defected. But Rollo just says that his brother's vision of the future is worth a shot. Lush adds that Valletta is doing alright as a teacher. Seems to have found her niche. Much like Ogi wanted to be a teacher. But Valletta knew. Yeah, he's correctly guessed that she and Ogi had something or other going on before the Black Rebellion. Intimates that all the honour she's earned by figuring out his identity could be lost in an instant if she discloses that she had some sort of relationship with one of the Black Knights. And C2 was like, yeah, I mean, I figured it out, it was easy. Just smell it on him, he's awful. But what Lush wants in return for her silence is for everything to continue as it has been, nice and peaceful, at least as far as reports to the top go. Psycho and Rollo have already proved how well they can imitate Lush's presence at the academy. And oh look, it's Psycho, look, she's a ninja maid, boy. He's like, yeah, you didn't even fucking know, idiot. So Valletta, stunned, agrees to help. In return for what Lush promises a meet up with Ogi in the future, so she can finally fucking end his life. It's like, what is it, boy? Rollo's having some reservations about hanging out with C2. And she's like, oh, you're thinking because of your past with V2. And Lucia's like, oh, who's that? Who's V2? Who? And C2 just says, oh, that's the one who gave Charles his gayest, don't worry about it. And he told Suzuku that you were Zero, and I mean... And so he's the head of the Gaius Order, and the one who sent in Rollo, and he's Charles' probably first and best friend. And Lucia's like, wow, could have done with knowing that earlier if you knew all that shit was going on. It's almost as if you just invented this right at the last minute. But anyway, this V2 seems to be Lucia's true enemy, and he vows to see V2, Charles, and the whole new world laid low before him. He swears on Zero.